What's going on? What's going on, my boy? How you feeling? My boy Liam, man, what's going on? I was just on live. I know it was terrible. I don't know what happened with my connection. I literally had to switch my whole laptop, K dot. But I appreciate you for tuning back in. I appreciate you for tuning back in, bro. For sure. That boy Liam be lit. Canada. I be seeing you post. I'll be like, dang, it look fire out there. Definitely got to take me a trip for sure. Watching. Yeah, I would most definitely take a trip to Toronto. Yeah. How far is that from like Niagara Falls? I don't know nothing about Canada. I might start going live from something else because the way this thing be acting is crazy. I was just on live for 30 minutes and it was connection was crazy. Oh, 1 hour ain't bad. So I'll be moving around for sure. I'll hit Niagara Falls and I'll be in Toronto. Yeah, that's fire. Well, what's up with you, Liam? What you been on, bro? What's on your mind? How you feeling? How you feeling? He said, "Why is it important to watch your inner circle? Because it's always the people that's closest to you that end up doing you shiesty. So you got to. They say, snakes in the lawn. Sometimes you got to cut the grass. So that's real. And another thing that's crazy about that is funny that you brought that up. I was just watching I think it was like a show, but they said that majority of the times, like, you can't name a person you can't name a stranger that hurt you. Majority of the times, it comes from the people that you love, and there's a reason for that. Because if it was a stranger, it probably wouldn't affect you because you probably don't care about their opinions. But the fact that it comes from somebody that you love or somebody that you wouldn't have guessed it would come from, it hits totally different. It's that thought and that feeling of betrayal. The same exact thing applies to relationships. Like if you're in a relationship and your girlfriend cheats on you, just that thought of that betrayal is going to hit way different because you could be single and care for somebody, but if they were to do something with somebody else, it probably wouldn't affect you. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? How you feeling? Your album drop August 8th. Congrats. Congrats. I'm definitely trying to hear that for sure. I'll be on live, so whenever you drop it, comment on one of my videos, and for sure, I'll show you some support. I got you. But congrats. I know you working hard, grinding, but that's really what it's about. That's really what it's about, man. It's a blessing for sure. What's going on, Malcolm White? How you doing, bro? How you doing? How you doing? Please do a video topic and analysis about why men should have street smarts in their own lives. Yeah, we could touch that up right now, bro. What questions do you got specifically? Because it's a lot of reasons why you should have street smarts, but off the top of my head, is really to just protect yourself. You got to be aware of what's going on around you. You could be put in a position where you might have to move to another state, and if you're not conscious and if you're not aware of just the red flags and the signals that are necessary in order to keep yourself out of trouble, then you're gonna be in some trouble. So you need street smarts. And I feel like when people think of street smarts, they think of like, violence, but it's not even necessarily always about violence. It's just about being aware. It's about being conscious. It's about understanding what's really going on, or it's about understanding what's really going on around you. You got to be able to be put in any situation and adapt. That's really what it's about to me. Because I'm somebody that I was raised in, those type of typical, neighborhoods. I'm not gonna say the word to put my people out there like that, but if you know, you know. But I was raised in those type of neighborhoods, and one thing that I learned is that it doesn't matter where you are, you need to be aware. You need to make sure that you know what's going on. At first, were you nervous to start posting on social media? That's funny, bro. I wasn't nervous to post on social media, but I was nervous about not getting so many likes, if that makes sense, which is crazy. And that's another thing I had to learn too. You can't care as much what people have to say about you. You got to just start doing it. You got to start posting. You got to start putting yourself out there, because the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to look back 10, 15 years from now and think of everything that you should have done when you had the time, when you had the chance. That's all that's going to happen. And the whole time you're going to be seeing people that are similar to you doing the exact same thing, but actually prospering. And it's going to eat you alive, because you know deep down inside that you're capable of doing exactly the same. Don't be scared, bro. Just go out and do it. It doesn't matter. You live and you learn. That's all it is. Just experience. Just go with the flow and experience it. What else you got for me, Malcolm White? Did that answer your question? Let me know how you feeling about that. You say you helped me learn about my life. What you want to learn about your life? Like, what questions you got specifically? I got you. I can always share my thoughts and opinions on it. But yeah, Liam, you just gotta start. You just gotta start posting. That's it. Cause even me, I got probably like 50 photos archived on Instagram or just throughout different accounts. But you just can't be afraid about what people got to say. You can't. For sure, Liam. And you got it, bro. You live in a beautiful area too. Like, so, I know you could be creative with it. With whatever you got going on, bro, just do it. And just learn along the way. Life itself isn't about anything but trial and error. You have to be able to go through it to actually learn, to gain the knowledge and the experience to be better. So if you posted a picture right now, today, a year from now, if you kept posting, you'll quickly realize that you're not in the same position that you were when you first started posting. And the reason behind that is because you learn along the way. But you always gonna have to start somewhere. You always gonna have to start somewhere, bro. Like the version of myself that you guys see today, I was a totally different person 10 years ago when I was in like middle school or something. But when you build yourself up, when you actually dissect and dig deep and you live for you, then you get in touch with, your true purpose and what you want to do. Malcolm, yes, you do. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Malcolm. I appreciate you, man. You already know, family. Hey, TJ, been watching you for quite a while. I'm a professional hypnotist with a strong interest in behavioral health and wanted to say thank you for your content. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the love so much, man. You already know. I already said this to somebody else. I was like, y'all like my cousins for real. We like a family. We locked in. We like this. If y'all tune in, if y'all support me in any way, shape, or form, it doesn't even matter. A like, a comment, in any way, I love y'all for real. Cause I come from a different environment to where support is rare. It be the people closest to you that are scared to actually show interest and support the people that they love. So the fact that I can go on here and get support from y'all, it means a lot. And really, I want to add emphasis, on the importance of just support the people around you. Anybody, you never know who needs to hear, good job or keep going or, You got it. Some people need those words of encouragement. So if you got somebody that's trying to work towards something around you, just do the little things. Just do the little things for them so that they can actually keep going. Yeah, yep, yep. Strawberry polka dot. Hey, hey, you're back. I was speaking on breaking the habit of procrastination, but it was on the previous live. Yeah, yeah, I got you. Yeah, my live went crazy. I don't know what it was. I think my laptop just overheated. I had to completely change. I got a whole nother laptop now. But yeah, as far as procrastination, like I was saying, one thing that I did, and this is gonna sound strange, but I'm telling you it works. You need to be your own parent. And by that I simply mean that you need to discipline yourself. We all know that we all be on social media. We reward ourselves for bad behavior in a sense. So take something away in order to gain something. So if you're somebody that likes to watch Netflix every day, or if you're somebody that likes to scroll on Instagram, if you don't take care of what you need to do in a specific or within a certain time frame, then you shouldn't be doing those things no more. And all it boils down to at that point is accountability. And as a grown adult, I'm pretty sure you're okay with accountability. You probably just procrastinate like we all do, but you just need to hold yourself accountable a little bit. That's it. But take something away. I guarantee it'll work. I did the same thing. I used to tell myself I'm gonna go hang out with my friends on the weekend, but if I didn't do my homework during the week or didn't get what I need to get done, there was no hanging out. And as much as I wanted to, as much as I was grown and I was fully capable of going to go do that, I needed to hold myself accountable. And I bet you eventually over time, it's going to change. I promise you it's going to change. Like me grow up around girls in the hood, you help me change who I want to be. Yeah, bro, I got you. Just speak clear sentences in a little more detail so I could, answer specific questions. But if you want to learn how to do better with girls, say that and change who you want to be. I'm pretty sure you probably soul searching trying to find yourself right now. But one thing I will say is your gut will tell you a lot about who you are, you know, the way that you react to certain things, the way that you feel in certain environments. Listen to that and then bring those things to life. Because for example, I'm somebody that was raised in like the hood and poor environments and struggling and stuff like that. And one thing that I always knew is that it made me uncomfortable. Like I never felt content. I was always anxious. So I knew deep down inside that that environment didn't resonate with my spirit. If you want to have a talk about it, motivational, I'll hit you up. I appreciate you, family. I appreciate you a lot. Man, I appreciate you. You should start doing blog like a day with self. I like that, bro. I definitely will. I'm trying to like wait until I reach a certain point, on YouTube before I start to do the most. Like I said before, I'm still recording off my phone majority of the time, so I'm trying to wait until I reach a certain point. But y'all gonna see a whole lot. You know, I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. I've been doing this 5 months now, but I'm locked in. I love y'all, so we here for sure. Start doing it. Motivational hits notes is a powerful tool for addressing bad habits on subconscious level, deepening the client's ability. Habits of procrastination be concerned in just one session. That's fire. Strawberry polka dot. Thank you. Already know. You already know. I got you. I mean, lightning is always not thunder. That's real. I like that. I believe it's good in everything, in everything. We just have to change our perception. I say that so much. Malcolm White can't wait on your video topic and analysis about street smarts, Blue Jay Tay. I got you. I got you. I'll still make the video for you. I know you want to see it. I'll make it. I was gonna address it on here, but if you still want me to make the video, I got you, fam. But if you have any more specific questions on here, bro, I can answer that for you to just get it out the way so you don't have to wait for the video. Thank you so much for being a man of your word. No, you already know. I appreciate the support, man. I do this for y'all, so it's like, at the end of the day, I don't mind. That's why I tell everybody, like, whenever they join my lives or just people that's been here, for a minute, I tell them, if y'all need any specific topics y'all want me to, voice my opinion on or to inspire y'all on, then, let me know. I got y'all for sure. You gotta think about it. I do this daily, so I need stuff to talk about regardless, for sure. Cons of entertaining negativity. There's just no benefit in anything negative. I feel like if we have the power, if we have enough sense, then we should do everything that we can do to remove ourselves from any type of negative environment. Because I'm a firm believer that negativity is contagious. Once you allow yourself to be put in a type of certain situation, all it's going to do is spread. If you hang around 9 negative people, eventually you're going to be the 10th. And what's going to happen is you're not going to be aware of this at first. And all that's going to happen is you're going to spread this on to the next person. It's just going to be a bunch of negative stuff. It's crazy. Oh, amen. I appreciate you. Oh, blue is my favorite color. Your name is Blue J Tay. Yeah, that's fire. Blue is fire. I like blue. When I thought about that name, my favorite color was blue too. But you know, might have changed now. Truthfully, for sure. But I like doing this though. I like coming up here and going live for at least I try to do a couple days a week to hear how y'all feeling. He said, "Oh, you DJM, you never answered my question when I asked you about the Let me see what I asked you about. Let me grow up around. Oh, when you said like when you needed help growing up around girls, I meant like did you need help with girls or what was the specific situation that you was talking about? Now don't say oh I still love the color blue. It's just not my favorite no more. My favorite color now is probably I like this red chair. It probably don't look red on this camera, but I like red fire. What's going on, Jordan Phillips? How you feeling? How you feeling? Me being different than my family. I think I'm gonna do a video on that because that's deep. I could relate to that in a lot of ways. And one thing I will say is that the fact that it's on your mind, something that you're conscious about, shows a lot. It just shows that you're willing. And not only are you willing, eventually you're gonna get to that point where you're able to change the course of your life. So I would just say keep going. You got the right mindset right now, man. You got the right mindset. You just have to keep going. Be great. Do the things that make you stand out. If you come from the ghetto or if you come from those type of environments, then you should do everything in your power to be able to get up out of there. Work hard, go to school, get a degree, whatever you want to do. Pursue everything that you're passionate about. But don't get tied to the streets. Don't get involved with, your family and what they have going on. It's okay for you to be a leader. It's okay for you to not follow those trends and continue that cycle of just negativity that you don't even need to be around, really. But I'm proud of you, though. I could already tell that, you're in the right headspace. You just gotta just actually take the steps to make some stuff happen for you. But you got it. How old are you, DJM? You have a great channel with real life topics. I know you're just getting started, but when your channel blows up, I don't mind being one of your moderators. I appreciate you. Most def. You already know. We locked in for sure. Most def. And I try to keep it authentic. Like, I've done tons of research even before I started this whole YouTube thing. And one thing that I did want to do, I wanted to always be me. I realized that it's just so many people out here doing so many different things, whether it's, them pretending to be somebody else or just doing something, for money or for views or whatever. But, my thing is I just always want to be me. I want to speak on things that I've witnessed firsthand and I've related to and overcame, and just genuinely help people, like it's simple. I don't want to complicate it. I don't want to do nothing too extra. So I try to keep it like that, man. How do you love yourself? By improving the overall quality of your life. For real. And when your life becomes better, you start to realize that there's more for you to be happy about. You start to realize and look yourself in the mirror like, man, I am worth it. I am somebody. It happens naturally. I feel like that's such like a common misconception is people think that you just automatically love yourself. Like, no, you have to learn how to love yourself. It's something that takes time. It's something that you have to actually go through the motions and figure out. And one thing that truly helped me is, like I said, you got to make a name for yourself. You want to be something that people could look back on or your family could look back on and they like, man, I'm proud of them. And it makes you feel something because you feel special. And when you feel good about yourself, you start to develop that love within, truthfully. But you got to believe, Jordan Phillips. That's really one of them. See, I love, you a real streaming. You should get a nominee for the best streamer. I don't know. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm the best, but I'm just me, I appreciate you, family, but I'm definitely just me. Yeah, I'm here for y'all. So, like I said, it's really like a family meeting. Whenever I get on here and I do these, just think of like a big family cookout. This what this is, but you know, on live, a big family cookout. For real though. Love you, bro. Love, fam. I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate you, K Dot. You're like me. I like being myself and show who the real me is. Yeah. One thing that I learned about being yourself is that people respect authenticity. When somebody sees something real, when somebody witness something that's authentic, you can't do nothing but respect it. So, I love being me, and I just leave it at that. Should always strive to be you, because and another thing that I learned about being authentic is it's easier for you to spot fakes when you're your true self. and you've been through the phases, and you had a time where you may not have been authentic, it's way easier for you to spot the people that are facades, and that ain't real. So that's facts. How do I gain confidence? Who was that? K Dot? You might have asked me that before, K Dot. I got you, fam. But you gain confidence. It ties into the same thing. You gotta make your life better. You gotta improve every aspect of your life. With progression comes confidence, no matter what. You know, if you're working on yourself, if you're working out, if you're in the gym, you're going to naturally become more confident. When you look good, you feel good. If you're making more money, if you're improving the overall quality of your life, you're going to feel way better because you're doing what people aren't doing. You're separating yourself from the average person. And the more that you put yourself in a position to separate yourself from the average person, the more confident you're going to be in yourself overall. Just think about it like this: the less average you are, the more confident you probably will end up, because you know, and that's real. That's real. See, be you, bro. I appreciate you, DJM. My boy Benny, he know. See, Benny know. That's real. I'm telling you, the less average you are, the more confident you will be, and the more confident you will end up. And there's reasons behind that, because when you're not average, you're harder to replace. Just think about it. Just think about it. That's real. What's going on, my boy Benny? How you feeling? How you feeling, man? My boy K Dot said that's facts. That's real. For real. That speaks volumes. Yeah. A lot of us don't realize that, but it's real. And a lot of the times, if we ever gain those senses of those insecurities that come, because we all feel it, it all stems from our lack of productivity in a sense and where we're at in life. Because I don't know about y'all, but just name any point in your life where you've been at your peak, whether it was financially, looks wise, where you may have been feeling good. You've always had that confidence, you had that spark, and it revolves around what's going on around you. Confidence is the key to life. I believe that in a sense. Confidence will take you a long way. Confidence will take you a long way. If you got that face, if you got that game face, and just that, and you're willing, that could take you far in life. Because you know, some of the most beautiful people in the world just don't have confidence. And what a lot of people get confused on is confidence isn't all about perception and what you see on the outside. It's a reflection of what's on the inside as well. So you got to take that into account. That's a lot deeper than what people make it, but you got to be confident inside and out. And of course, appearance, that's obvious. You got to work on yourself so that you could feel good, because when you look good, you feel good naturally. You know, I'm decent, Brody. I'm grateful. I'm walking by faith. I hear that, man. That's all you can do. I hear that, for real, brother. DJM stand for determined just more. I like that. That's fire. That's fire, DJM. That's lit, bro. It's fire. How you feeling, DJM? You straight? I answered your question on that. What's going on with you, Benny? You got any questions? Or are you chilling, fam? K Dot, I know you've been back and forth. Polka Dot, you already know you've been locked in. I feel like when I be going live, it's probably late where y'all at. I feel like it's probably late. Where I'm at in California right now, it's probably 7:42. And I don't think a lot of y'all in Cali, y'all all across the whole country for real, probably. He said yes, for sure, DJM. I like that name though. That's fire, bro. Strawberry polka dot, 9:42 out here. That's not too bad. That's 2 hours. I think that's the same time as Texas. Yeah. K dot. Um, when you lack confidence, what happens during love? Mm, that's a big one. First of all, I'll say this: when you're in love with somebody and they see, like they visually see that you lack confidence, and I know this, a lot of y'all may not agree with this, but this is true. When you're not a confident person, it's hard for somebody to respect you. And by respect, I mean it's hard for somebody to look at you and be able to put their trust in you and trust in your ability to lead. Because if you're not confident in who you are and what you have going on around you, how could you possibly lead anything or anything like that? So when you lack confidence in terms of love or in a relationship, the relationship probably ain't gonna work. Your partner has to visually see that you're able to stand and be confident with what you have going on in order for that love to fully flourish. And I know this based off experience. And I feel like a lot of men don't realize that they lack confidence. And it may not even always be a physical thing, but just the way that you react to certain things, like acting out of emotions. This all stems from lack of confidence. And I used to be like this crazy as a kid. But you gotta learn to build yourself up and make yourself into somebody that's even worth loving. And you do that by, being you, being true. So you need confidence when it comes to love for sure. It's past my bedtime. It's 11. Yeah, it's late out there. You must be on the East Coast for real. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see, keep going, bro. Watching videos for a minute. You gonna go yourself, but I'm chilling. Keep going, bro. I've been watching your videos for a little minute. You gonna blow your insight on life. Is a point road to 1%. I feel that. You already know, fam. You just gotta find something that you like doing and keep going. But when you passionate about something, when you actually care about doing something, it makes it a lot harder for you to quit. This is exactly why majority of people, like we was talking about DJM, majority of people get in relationships and they don't leave their partners alone because when you passionate about something, it just make it harder for you to quit. So I'm here, and I feel like I'm here to stay as long as God make this possible for me. But I'm here, and I'm blessed, and I'm thankful. When I like doing it, making music, especially my bedtime, when I like doing it, making music. That's fire, DJM. Y'all ain't got no plans for the weekend? What y'all got going on for the weekend? Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. You said when I like, oh, I already read that. DJM. Do a video on disrespectful women. Oh, crazy, K Dot. But um, I don't know about doing a video on that. But one thing I will say is that we all carry a form of disrespect in a sense. We just need to learn to love each other. That's it. We just need to learn to love each other. no matter who you are. We're all flawed, bro. We're all human. You know, we just need to learn how to spread love because love can take you a long way. Like I said before, I was raised in a very toxic household, and it wasn't really much love. But when you learn to spread love, regardless of the environment, it makes everything a lot easier to cope and deal with. So, as far as that, K Dot, all I would say is that just be nice, be nice, and try to understand somebody. Based off that, I could probably tell that you probably quick to react rather than take in what's really going on. So, DJM, are you okay? I'm blessed, always will be, as long as I'm able to be on here with y'all. So I appreciate you, DJM. About to buy a QPS tree right now. About to buy a QPS tree right now. How do you personally feel about weed? Honestly, bro, my whole family smokes. Like my sisters, brothers, friends. I'm in California, so I personally, my granddad even occasionally do it. You know, but I'm the type of person, I have like a natural high. Like I'm an upper type of person, so I don't need to smoke in a sense in order to get that same feeling because I feel like it right now. But honestly, I'm pro it. If that's something that you want to do, then it's cool. I know people, like I said, that can actually smoke and go to work and still be productive. Like it genuinely helps them. So I'll never be somebody who's just strictly against the idea of medical marijuana or nothing at all. Really, I believe just live your life. We all got something that we need to deal with. Everybody trying to cope and deal with life itself. And if it helps you, or if you can be more productive doing it, then hey, probably roller skate. Been doing that since I was a little kid. That's fire. You probably fire at roller skating. I just learned how to skate backwards not too long ago. They be have some crazy roller skaters in Atlanta. I'll be seeing the little reels on Instagram. I'd be like, man, they cold. That's fire. one of In one of your videos, you could use a beat for my music. I appreciate that, DJM. I definitely take that into account for sure. I try to keep it simple. I don't try to do too much. I don't try to add too much, graphics because I want y'all to focus more on the message that I'm putting out rather than the cool thing that I got shooting in the sky or something. So I definitely, hopefully, I'm able to keep my videos as simple as possible, as long as possible, just so y'all can do more listening. The more stuff going on, the more y'all gonna be worried about everything else. So I try to keep it simple, man. Most definitely. You can use one of my songs for your video. No, I got you. I don't know if it'll help you much, but if it'll help you, of course, bro, I don't mind if it's something that's like, it goes with, what I have going on. For sure, I got you. I'm a pretty, I'm a pretty good skater, I would say. Yeah, I bet you be killing it. I want to learn how to skate good like them or like y'all, but skating, I feel like it's crazy. It's cool though. I love it. I like it. Not love it because I ain't all that good, but it's cool. My boy Jordan Phillips said, "Have you smoked before?" I feel like everyone has. I feel like everyone has. Like I said, I'm somebody that lives based off experiences. So I can only, and this goes for any of my videos, I can only truly spread things that I've witnessed firsthand. An example to that would be somebody could sit down and read 1,000 books on how to fall in love. But would you rather listen to a person that read 1,000 books on how to fall in love, or a person that's actually been in love and learned and witnessed what it really involves? I don't know about y'all, but I would much rather learn and take knowledge from the person that actually went through it firsthand rather than a person that is just reading on it. Simply because I'm somebody that I like to learn based off experience, and that's what I give y'all. So you know, but yeah, I definitely have Jordan. I don't do it really like that, but you said it would help me. I got you. What y'all like to see that I notice, y'all like when I do those fitness shorts. I don't know why, but when I do the fitness shorts, I feel like, you know, my subscribers, they like those. So I'll probably put it in something like that. Probably be like a 2 minute short or something. But I got you. Just send me it on my Instagram. That be in any of my video bio or description, not bio, description. Bio Instagram, or said I'm sick and I'll go back to school next week. Man, I hope you get well, DJM. You gotta take some medicine, family. You gotta take some medicine. Drink some emergency C or whatever it's called. That'll get you right. Tons of vitamin C. Of course, make sure you drink at least a gallon of water a day. And another thing, get in a sauna if you can. A sauna, you could sweat all that out. You would be good in a couple days. Like I'm somebody that hardly gets sick simply because I don't know if it's because I work out often or I just try to take care of myself, but I drink tons of water for one, and it just helps. Got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, and what you put in your body, you're gonna get back out in the long run. All descendants high. What's up? What's up? How you feeling? How you feeling? I appreciate you for logging in, man. I appreciate you a ton. Jordan Phillips, how do I gain muscle? As crazy and as simple as it may sound, eat. Work out. No, really, just work out. This all you got to do to gain muscle. If you eat 3 times a day, eat six. If you eat 6 times a day, eat nine, and just work out. It's literally it. Just work out consistently, though. You can't be somebody that goes to the gym one day out of the week, 2 days out of the week, and think that to actually build muscle that's gonna last. At least you got to just be consistent. That's it. But you will get there, family. You will get there. You just got to put yourself in a position to actually make that happen. See, all descendants said work out. For real, you got to just work out. It's not. And that's the thing about life. I feel like, we often overcomplicate things, but life is so simple. But I really do admire those people. And I don't know how y'all feel about this. Y'all let me know in the comments, but I really do admire those people who truly do not care about what other people say about anything that they have going on in their lives. For example, just think about it like this. If you're somebody that could walk outside right now barefoot and not care, and I'm talking about down the middle of the street, and not care about people honking at you, not care about people recording you, whatever the case may be, then you've definitely mastered the idea of not caring what people think or have to say about you. But I'm somebody that would always just be in the back of my head like, man, like I don't want to be viewed this way, but in reality it shouldn't matter. I'm trying to get like that, man. I admire that. DJM, LOL. uh, do you think body count matters, and what Would that make you not pursue something with someone just thinking of random questions? I appreciate you, Jesky. Um, Truthfully, and I'm gonna be real. I do not ask a woman her body count, and I feel like because this is all that's gonna happen. Once you put the effort in to actually make it happen and ask someone their body count, all that you're gonna do is just have this thought in your head, and this thought is gonna lead to you either acting a certain way, building up resentment, being weird, or whatever the case may be. But there's a reason why you're asking for that body count. So I wouldn't even recommend asking nobody for their body count. All you're gonna do is self-sabotage the situation, and then y'all gonna break up. Because if you with somebody and they tell you my body count is 20 or something, it's gonna make you sick to your stomach, and now you're not gonna be able to look at your partner the same. And I know this because I did it. You know, you could just hear something, it'll just throw you off, it'll rub you the wrong way. And you really won't view somebody the same after that. So I definitely wouldn't recommend asking nobody for their body count. If you love them or if you want to be with them at all, you care about them, focus on the future. One thing you got to take into account is because you probably did dirt in your past too. You probably wasn't a saint. You probably wasn't perfect. We know this. So, take that into account and forgive them for whatever they did without you even knowing. Let it go and focus on building a future that you want to build with them. That's what I would say. Nah, I appreciate you, Jessica. I appreciate you, family. He said, I can't walk outside, it's raining. That was just an analogy, bro. Yeah, I wasn't being serious. That was just an analogy. It was really just so y'all know. I would never expect y'all to do that. That boy DJM. Oh, he laughing. Jordan Phillips. Yeah. DJM who? What do you mean who? How would you gain self respect from others? That's a good one, Jordan Phillips. But the way that I gain my self respect, like let's say if I go out and I meet somebody today, you have to carry yourself with the same amount of respect that you want others to give you. And I say that to say that people only try who they believe that they can get away with trying. But when you respect yourself and other people see that you respect yourself, like it's actually visible, then it's an easy way to kind of like in a sense automatically gain that respect. Now, of course, you're gonna have people that try you, but you know that's one thing I will say. You gain respect from people by actually respecting yourself, and then it's gonna manifest itself. Everything else is just gonna fall into place for sure. Be a man of your word. Be somebody that always stand on principles and your morals and everything is on point. Because once it is, then and people notice that, you know. Because I'm pretty sure majority of everyone on here respect me according and based off what I've told you so far, and that's simply because that's how I carry myself. I carry myself with a sense of respect. So, in a way, you guys have no choice but to respect me, and the same applies in the real world. He said, "You funny, me or you?" He probably talking about you, DJM, because you is funny. You've been saying some crazy stuff. And where you at is probably like 12 o'clock now. No, it's probably like 11. I got a question for y'all though. I know y'all been asking me questions, but I got a question for y'all. What's some things that y'all do to cope with pain? Like, how do y'all deal with pain? Like, how do you guys express yourselves? Like, when something happens in your life, what's the first thing that you guys turn to? And I'm asking this because I just want to get a general idea about the way that y'all think. Let me know what y'all got for me. He said you funny. I already read that. It's 11:50. I told you it was late. That's crazy. 11:50. Man, Jordan Phillips. I usually cry. That's tough. But I mean, you gotta let it out a little bit. You gotta let it out. But there's other ways to go about it, Jordan, for sure. Strawberry polka dot, pray, meditate. That's real. I feel that. I feel that. I've never gotten into meditation, but I heard it's really beneficial. So I salute you for that. I definitely do want to get into it a little bit. I express myself in music. I want to be an emo boy. That's funny. That's fire though. I feel like music is definitely a creative way to express yourself. You know, um, I'm somebody that I've always done poetry growing up, so I feel like music is definitely a form of art, and we're surrounded by art in general. I feel like everything is art. It just depends on your perception, but you know, that's fire, DJ. Man, but the crazy part is Strawberry Polka Dot. I think you, my camera, my fault. I think you, Jordan Phillips, and probably it was probably one other person. Y'all been in here since my other live, since it froze up on me. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all a lot. I got tons of videos coming out. I'm finna do some more editing tonight, and I'm gonna drop one for y'all tomorrow. I usually do them daily. Y'all know my name go across y'all screen almost every day, and it's just because I be having to push this out. Say I love strawberry. A strawberry to go for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. I definitely agree. What's your real name, DJ M? Or you want me to just call you DJ M? That's kind of a cool nickname. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. She she laughed. That's funny. Boy, DJ M is hilarious. Uh, drop a video. Drop a video on buying your first house. I want to. I feel like that would be very informative, simply because there's so many pros and cons to that. It just depends. Any of y'all on here own a house, or any of y'all on here plan on buying a house? Because I'm 25 now. I bought my first house at 20, almost 24, so a year ago. And there's so many pros and cons to that, man. Really. He said I feel old. I'm just 13. That's crazy. I did not know you were 13. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, family. Appreciate you. I'm literally 12 years older than you. I don't even my mom doesn't even have any siblings that's I don't even have any siblings that's at that age. Everybody's grown. That makes sense at that age. Everybody. My thing connected to my speaker. He said, I haven't had a girlfriend since the fourth grade. Yeah, that's crazy. You young, so you got a lot of growing to do. I feel like girlfriends and stuff like that, that's all gonna come in due time. But I'm gonna get off of here in like 5 minutes, y'all. 5 minutes. Make it a smooth little hour. I just had to hop on here for y'all. But if y'all got any questions or anything y'all want to finish up with, I got y'all. We got 5 minutes left. Jordan Phillips, what time is it out there, Jordan? It's probably like, you said you in Canada. I'm planning on getting a car in 2 years. Yeah, you got a lot. I can't even tell you what I was doing at 13, but the fact that you're even here trying to learn, I appreciate you a lot, man, and I respect it. So I salute you, DJM. You got a long, great life ahead of you as long as you keep being somebody who wants to learn and truly taking things in. You'll be great. Hey, he said, bro, I'm 17 and I never had a girlfriend. Just focus on yourself, DJM. And truthfully, and I know this isn't common, but I kind of agree with him. I've wasted so much time focusing on pointless relationships, you know, especially when you have a life to live. It's better to just try to get things in order before you just build a family or something. But I like the idea of love. I like the idea of building a family. I like the idea of relationships in general, but you want to make sure that you have everything in order before you allow yourself to be consumed with love. Because healthy love, it takes so much. It takes so much to maintain. It takes so much. Cashmel, what's going on? What's going on? He said, I love your videos, bro. I feel you. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Love, you already know. He said, no, don't leave. I'll be back. I do. I'm gonna try to do these lives every 3 day or 3 days a week at least. So whatever days y'all really want me to do, I think I'm gonna make a little post about it, and I'm gonna start going live like Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday or something. Or if y'all want me to go a day on the weekend, I'll do that. But you know, um, that's really what I got going on right now. But I definitely do want to be able to interact with y'all aside from the videos, because the videos is cool. The videos is great, but I be wanting to speak to y'all. I be wanting to hear y'all out one on one sometimes, and it's an easy way for me to do so. It's an easy way for me to do so. He said, "Real, you got to be ready for love." No, you definitely do, but you got to know what you're getting yourself into. When I was 13, I didn't have a single clue what love was. You got a lot more growing, expanding to do mentally before you can even maintain a healthy relationship, if that makes sense. But if it's something that you want, then I respect it. He said, "Okay, bro. Thanks for saying that. That's real. That boy Cashmel, he know. He really know. He really know." I think I asked this last time. I think strawberry. I think it was strawberry polka dot. She said any day that I like, but what days would y'all like for me to go live or just do it whenever I hit a time? And what time frames? I might do a poll. I think it'll be easier so that a lot of y'all could actually answer. He said, "Bro, you just chilling on your phone." Yeah, nah. I got business to take care of too. I'm 25, bro. I'm not 13, so I spend an hour and a half on here with y'all chopping it up, answering questions, and after that, I get straight busy. Like when I get off this live, I'm gonna go edit the videos for y'all. I got some stuff that I gotta drop for y'all tomorrow, so edit them videos, and then get ready to wrap it up. But I gotta get these videos edited for y'all, man. I'm dropping a video like every day, probably like 5 to 7 videos a week. So it's a lot of work, and it's all for y'all, DJM. You know what I'm saying, bro? So cash mail. But I love y'all, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. I think it's 5 of y'all in here right now. If y'all made it to the end, you already know. We family, we locked in. My boy Koish Tech just tapped in. I appreciate you so much. He said, I enjoy the lives. I usually just listen, though. Appreciate the Blue Jay. I appreciate you, family. I appreciate you a lot. I love your videos, too, by the way. Keep dropping them. They're fire. When I was younger, I used to always want to do stuff like that. Like, it's fire, bro. Keep doing your thing. He said, yes, a poll would be a good idea. Yeah, I'm a drop a poll for sure. Just figure out what everybody wants so that, I give other people a chance to tune in. And I hope you make money. Most definitely one day. One day I make some money. But for now, you know, just focus more on giving back. I believe you reap what you sow. So, the work you put in, eventually, it's all gonna come back to you, man. But I love y'all so much. Once again, I appreciate y'all. I got a video for y'all dropping sometime tomorrow. It's probably gonna be at a normal time, 3 p.m. For a lot of y'all, that'll probably be 5 p.m. I'm Pacific time. But I love y'all again, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all be safe and y'all get y'all some sleep, especially you, DJM. But peace out.